Welcome.
aggressive.
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday.
How are you and the fam?
We're okay.
We took a break. We took a break last week because Kimmy's family was very ill.
Very ill. Yeah, we got flu A, which is really like going around. Like,
Yeah, I've heard.
A lot of people that I've talked to is like, I know someone that has that, or we
it's
have
getting
that
people
now.
down bad.
It's getting people down bad.
Yeah.
Like Kevin was down for a good 48 hours. The girls were like down for probably 5 days. I know, it's just horrible. And it's like, we went to the doctor yesterday and she's like, well, what are the symptoms? And I'm like, well, it's just like, body sweats, like cough, stuffy nose. It doesn't sound like super bad, but it's just like the most exhausting sickness ever.
Yeah. And it's not going away. It doesn't go away.
It doesn't go away.
Yeah.
And you know what? It also, and you actually sent me this on Instagram, it starts off really bad and then like they get a little bit better.
Yes.
And then it gets 10 times worse.
Yes.
Like,
I thought
it's
that was
so
weird.
Like,
yeah.
Kaya,
Which then makes you nervous.
It makes you
like,
so nervous.
Why they were getting better. Why are they getting bad again?
Right.
Yeah.
And she started it, like, she had it first, and she was not doing great, and then she was better. I'm like, all right, that wasn't horrible. Like, it lasted, maybe 48 hours, and then all of a sudden she just, like, got so much worse.
Poor baby.
I know. Like, so lethargic. She could not pick up her head. Like, she just rested it on my chest, like, all day. Kinsley was like a trooper about it, but I think because she's like older, like she just doesn't, I don't know. Kids have like a superpower when it comes to sicknesses.
Truly.
Like,
that's why it's hard when you like keep them home, because it's like, I want to keep you home from school because obviously you're sick.
Right.
But you're going to run around like a crazy person around the house and act like you're fine.
Yeah. Like there was really only a couple like spurts where she was like, I want to go lay down in bed. Like, rest of it, she was just like wild.
Yeah.
And
Did you give her Tylenol too? Because I know too, as soon as I give Tylenol and it like kicks in, they're like, oh, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. I did give her Tylenol. I don't know why she's been like not wanting to take it. I think because the first night she got it, or the first night I noticed she was getting sick, she took Tylenol and then like, I don't know, maybe 40 minutes later she vomited everywhere. So I think she like
probably associated.
Yes, with the Tylenol or like any medicine.
Yeah.
So now she's like, now she's on medicine because she has an ear infection. So it's like, and she used to be such a champ about taking it.
Yeah.
She's just like,
usually because it tastes good, they're all for it. Yeah.
And she's just like, no, I'm not taking this. So that's a battle in itself.
Yeah.
But Kai is like on a medication like every day.
Yeah.
So she's just like, we call her like our little druggie because she just like sees her Medipassy with medicine in it and she just like slams it. Like she is so.
Yeah, she probably is, so used to it.
Yeah, she like doesn't know any different.
Yeah, she's been on it since what? Like
3 months.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so she's used to it.
Yeah. But yeah, no, we're going stir crazy. I'm going absolutely. Yeah.
Welcome out of the house.
Yeah, no, literally. It kind of feels weird though. I'm almost like, I don't know, in a daze.
Yeah,
exactly. We have like a birthday party this weekend and I can't even wait for dinner tonight. Like I just want to get out. We have a birthday party this weekend and I just can't wait to like drop the kids off.
Birthday party? You guys have a birthday party, not the kids.
No,
not
the
kids.
kids.
The kids.
Yeah,
you
a lot of
guys.
friends.
That's fun.
It's like the year of like all my friends turning 30.
Oh, fun.
So we just have like birthday parties after
30, flirty, and thriving.
Yeah.
Your girl's gonna be 34 next week.
Any big plans? At least it's not 35.
At least. Yay. No, I don't have plans. It's hard because it's like, for so long, Adam and I went on a trip for my birthday for so many years. Yeah. And like, this is the time of year where I start to get stir crazy just with the weather in general. I'm like, I can't go outside. It's freezing. It's so gloomy. It's been gloomy. And I just want to go on vacation. Yeah. But I will be here in Illinois. I don't know.
I think it's hard with your birthday too because, well, Christine's birthday's on Valentine's Day, so it's
that it is. Yeah, you don't want to go out to dinner, at least that night.
Yeah.
Because all the prices, it's always like you can do the Valentine's Day 3-course menu. Yeah. And it's like, I remember one year, Adam took me out for dinner, and we went to this, I'm gonna mess up. I forgot what kind of cuisine it was, but it was like, it had great reviews on Google. Like, it's talked about in this area. So we're like, okay, Adam took me there. This is a great story. we get there and they decorated for Valentine's Day, which, okay, in your head, you're probably thinking, okay, some nice candles.
Yeah.
Kimmy, the entire ceiling was covered in heart balloons.
Oh my gosh.
So there's strings all over the restaurant. The tablecloths, I'm pretty sure had like heart glitter everywhere. So, and they were pink. Like, it was just so,
it was
like,
too much.
over this. And it's like, the restaurant's probably the size of this room.
Seriously?
It's such a small, like, intimate restaurant. And then you have balloons everywhere and
oh my god, I
confetti.
feel claustrophobic.
Yeah, it was just like, the food, I don't remember being that good.
Really?
Yeah, it was a very strange, yeah. So, like, that's kind of what you get when you go out for Valentine's Day. You get, like, expensive, over the top. Everyone else is out that night because it's Valentine's Day. So we did take the day off.
Okay.
So maybe we'll do a lunch.
It's a Friday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Friday. I know last year we did pickleball.
Oh yeah, I forgot
We all
about
took
that.
the day off and did pickleball. I'm like, maybe we can do some sort of activity, but I don't know. No plans right now.
Yeah.
So we'll see. It'll probably be a blizzard because I feel like that always happens.
I don't think that it's supposed to snow. I think it's supposed to snow on
this weekend.
Oh, you know what? I'm thinking it's like this Friday.
Yeah, no, you still got a week. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, so no big plans. 3-4. Here we go.
Yeah, Kinsley's been very like asking about our ages lately, and she's like, "Daddy, how old are you?" And he's like, "I'm 31," and she's like, "How old are you, Mommy?" I'm like, "I'm only 30." Like,
I'm so young, Kinsley.
I'm like about your age, basically.
Basically.
Yeah.
You're 3. I'm 30.
Yeah. It's the same. It has a 3 in it, and that's it. A 3 and a 0.
Right.
So we're basically the same age.
Oh, I love it.
It's weird to say like I'm 30. I don't know why. Like I think it's because I'm so fresh, and I'm not that.
You are fresh.
Fairly fresh in it.
You're fairly fresh.
I'm still like, wait, I'm 30.
30 to me seems like it was so long ago.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it was. It was 4 years ago.
My friends opened up a dance studio.
Oh, fun.
And they already own like a cheerleading gym, but they're opened up a dance studio also, and they have like adult hip hop, and so my friends are doing it. I signed up for it.
Oh wait, when is it?
It's Tuesday nights.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna tell me how it is.
I will.
We have dance Tuesday night. Otherwise, I might.
It's like 7:30.
Oh, it's late.
Yeah. But
send me the info. Yeah. Maybe I'll hop on the hip hop train.
But like it you have to fill in like how old you are or whatever, and like on the portal it like shows your age, and just seeing like 30 years and like 6 months or something it said, or 4 months or something like that. I'm like, holy crap! Like seeing it on like something like that, I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah. Or when you have to do the scroll to the 90, well, I find 91. Yeah. I am happy that I was born in the 90s. Like, I think it would be hard if I was born like 2 years earlier.
Yes.
If I had to say like 89.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yes.
At least I can say 91.
Or like you were born in the 80s. Like that just sounds so like 90s is fine. Like
90s
that sounds
good.
okay.
We're all 90s.
Yeah. 80s just sounds a little like ancient.
Yeah, it does. So 90s babies. So at least we got that. At least I have that going for me.
I have that for me.
What were you? 94. Oh, you're the same. No, 93 is Kevin. Okay.
Yeah, that's 93. Yep.
Huh. What a time.
What a time to be alive.
Shout out to all you 30-year-olds. Yesterday, Adam came in my office and has like this back thing because his back always hurts. I don't know if you can see it. I have a neck thing. I slept on my neck so weird. Well, not last night, the night before. And I like could not turn it this way.
That's
so
like my daily.
I have that thing on. He comes in with his back thing on. He's like, huh. This is early 30.
Yeah, no, we're freaking old. And I feel like as soon as I turned 30, like, I don't know what it was, but I just felt so old.
There's
like,
a switch. Yeah.
There's a switch. There really is. Like, my back always hurt, but, like, it was 10 times worse. Every single day I wake up, my neck is in, like, agony. I'm exhausted.
The stretches that I have to do to make myself limber.
Yes. I think we did, I don't remember what we were doing, but I think Carolyn was talking about, like, going out or something. You know what? When she was in Florida with us, like, Kevin and her would just stay up so late.
Yeah, I can't do that.
No, I'm like, I physically can't do it.
Neither can I.
Like, I can try.
Yeah, no.
But I'm just going to be mean, and I'm going to be nasty, and I'm going to be crabby, and I just
I think
it's better if I just go to bed.
Do you think having kids, though, has a lot to do with it? Because I think if I was 34 with no kids,
for sure,
I would be sleeping in. I would be, well, I think that's probably my only change.
Yeah, well, you do go to bed early. So.
I do. Oh my God, Kimmy, I've been going to bed
even
at like
kids,
9 o'clock. Like falling asleep
9
at 9
o'clock's
o'clock.
really not that early.
Falling asleep though.
Yeah.
Like last night we went upstairs, I want to say. He goes upstairs earlier than me because he likes to sit on his phone and whatever.
Really?
Yeah, but he stays up till 12:30.
Yeah, because they play Cont for freaking hours.
Yes. So yeah, but I, like, as soon as I lay in that bed, I'm like, I'll try to read, and then I'm like, can't read. Bedtime. Addison was up at 5 a.m. this morning. She comes in my room. So we have this weird battle now, I feel it's going, where she used to come in my room around 7, and Sophie would wake up around like 7:20.
Mm-hmm.
So for 20 minutes, Addison would watch like a show on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. Well, Sophie's been waking up earlier.
Yeah.
So yesterday, Addison came in my room and saw Sophie on the phone.
Oh,
so I think today was, well, I want to make sure I'm first.
Yeah.
I want to be the one watching TV. So she comes to my room 5 a.m. Hey, Mom, can I watch TV? I'm like, TV, what time is it? I'm like, it's the middle of the night.
Yeah, it's dark out. Do you not see this?
I know. We're in real big trouble, though, and I think all the parents can agree with me. Well, number one, it starts getting dark at 9 p.m. or 8 p.m. because we use that now to go to bed.
Oh, totally,
like it's dark out. And when it's light at 5 a.m.
Yes.
Because how am I going to be like, it's not morning, but it's light out.
Yeah. Right. It's hard to explain.
Wish us all luck.
Yeah. I feel like with the kids being sick this week, like Kinsley would come into our room and just to like calm her, I would put on the TV. So now she's like, I want to watch Coco Melon.
Yep.
I'm like, it is still dark outside.
Yep.
I'm not, no. Once it gets light, sure.
Yep. That's
lay in the bed.
That's what I said. I'm like,
She usually will fall back asleep, but.
Oh. See, Addison, I don't even know if she went back to bed.
Oh,
I put her in her room at 5.
Did you say no to the TV?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
So I put her back in the room and she sat in her chair. So I like saw the monitor and she was sitting in her chair. She was laying, but I'm like, I don't think she's asleep. And then it was like 5:20 and she comes back and I'm like, oh, no. So then I go and I put her in her bed and then I fall asleep. So I don't know if she fell
You're not sure what happened. Yeah.
Quite a morning. That's why I have to go to bed at 9. You never know what's going to happen. You never know what time we're waking up.
You really don't. I think I go to sleep like 10:30, but I did the room switch.
Yeah, how's it going?
It's going good.
Good.
Kinsley's and Kai's beds are not like moved yet because we got sick and I just couldn't like deal with it. But like the playroom is in what will be Kinsley's room, but Kai sleeps in there right now. But for me, like I haven't had a room where I can like lay down at 8 p.m. and watch TV in or like just relax because I was really bad with Kinsley and she slept in my bed until basically Kai was born.
Yeah.
And then Kaya was in our room, so like I never had that, like I haven't had that space to myself in over 3 years.
Yeah.
So it's been like magical.
I'm sure.
Like magical.
That's great news.
Yes. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you. Yeah, I don't know how you do it. Or how you did it.
Yeah. I think now, like, that's the thing. I just think now that I'm older, I, like, can't do it anymore. Like, I literally can't. I'm like, I need my space. I need, like, to sleep. My body's gonna hurt when I wake up.
That's how I feel about sleep in general. That's how I felt about sleep my whole life. Like, if I don't sleep, it's over.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Oh. Anyways.
That's probably why they tell you to have kids, like, young, because...
Yeah, because you're
a spring
full
chicken.
of energy.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Even thinking about getting pregnant with the next one, I'm like...
No, I think I'm too old.
I think my body will hurt a lot more than it did.
Yeah. That's why I always said, like, I just want to be done by, like, 31. Like, but I'm not going to be, obviously, because I have to be pregnant now. But...
She's not drinking wine, folks.
I'm not. That'll lead me into my next topic, but...
Oh!
Yeah, no, that's why I'm like, am I too old? No, I'm not too old to have another kid, I know that.
I must be 34.
You're only as old as you feel.
I feel pretty old.
I feel like I'm 52 years old. Like, I can't do it anymore.
I also think winter has something to do with it.
It
like,
does,
we're cooped up, it's cold, we're not getting out in our sun, and no vitamin D. And
Yeah. No,
next topic.
I'm not drinking wine right now because
it's 9 a.m.
I'm trying to. Well, it's 9 a.m. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That's why I'm not.
That hasn't stopped us before, so don't act like that.
True. Today just seems like it's too early. I'm tired. That's what it is.
I'm trying to be better about like when I drink. Yeah.
I agree with that.
So I'm gonna save it for tonight when we do dinner, and I can have some.
I agree with that. I only drank one time in January, which I think is pretty good. I went out with some friends from my old work, and that's the only time I drank in January.
That's pretty good.
But like
I actually haven't drank in
now
a while.
So it's like
I think like 1 glass of wine or 2 glasses of wine, like I enjoy that.
Yeah, like I can't go out.
No.
That's why when everyone's like, "What are you doing for your birthday?"
I'm gonna sleep.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. No,
I would like to be on a beach reading a book.
Yeah.
But here we are.
Here we are in our miserable, slippery.
It's so slippery.
He texted me and then Adam texted me and he's like, "Be very careful." And I'm like, "Can I sue you if I fall?"
Because did he tell you what happened to him?
He said he was ate shit. Yeah.
Well, he calls me and I'm helping Sophie go to the bathroom. So I'm inside. He's like in the truck, was warming it up and was trying to like pull it up so that we didn't have to walk as far to like get the girls in. And he calls me and he's like, "My car is stuck." Well, first I almost ate shit. Second, my car is stuck at the end of the driveway and his windshield was iced over, so he couldn't see anything. So I think his wheels were like slipping trying to get up. Whole thing. I love where we live.
I know, it's amazing. My driveway was pretty slippery this morning too, but it wasn't. Well, no one slipped. Kinsley did slip this morning, actually.
Did she?
Yeah, I dropped her off at my mom's house, and she's got a weird like phobia of dogs. I don't know why. She just doesn't. My mom's dog like came running out, and she freaked out and just. I'm like, "Don't move! You're gonna slip!" And like, I told her like 6 times, "You're gonna slip! You're gonna slip!" And she moves and she slips, and I'm like,
"That'll do it. That'll do it."
So, all fun things.
I have my notes.
I have some mental notes. It's on my phone, and then I always forget that my phone isn't a thing. So
it's probably similar. You always have good ones.
A candle that you just put paper on.
Well, it's not lit. Okay. My first thing is we haven't talked about Rachel Kirk. What is her name? Kirkconnell?
Yeah.
On Call Her Daddy. Did you watch it?
I did. I watched pretty much all of it. Well, I would say half of it, and then I just kind of got annoyed because I just feel like she stuck up for him a lot, and I just felt like the things that she was saying was like, it sounds almost like he's kind of like a narcissist, and like she just didn't.
She doesn't know it yet.
She doesn't know it.
Yeah. I think they broke up. Eventually, she'll realize it, especially when she like moves on to someone that's like a normal human. Yeah. But no, I've been on like Matt James, Rachel TikToks, and like seeing the way he talks to her in some of these videos, I'm like, this is on film. Yeah. Like imagine the way he talks to her not on film.
Privately.
And like I just feel so bad for her. She like it's almost like she has him on this pedestal.
Yes.
And like he's the greatest and I'm so lucky he chose me.
Yes.
Which I've heard in like I think she might have said, or maybe I saw it somewhere else, where like people that are on The Bachelor kind of sometimes think like that. Like I'm lucky he chose me or she chose me. Instead of being like this is an equal partnership and we're together and whatever. So yeah, I was sad at first because I thought I liked them, and now I'm like, girl, run.
No, literally run.
He broke up with you in another country.
And then you had to fly back by yourself for
which does not make sense, number one. Even if he did not break up with her, why can't he leave with you? Right. It's 1 day early. Right. You're telling me I'm going to sit on a plane by myself for 12 hours so you can enjoy 1 extra day in Japan?
Right. After you just broke my heart? No, sir. If anything, you go home early.
If anything, yes. Just, yeah. The fact that I did see a theory, which I thought was interesting, that, like, he made sure to post that so people knew. AKA, like, maybe he was meeting someone else in Japan.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's just theory.
Gossip,
But, like, it's a good point. Like, why did you need, who in their right minds, even people that are not on social media, who needs to post to tell the world, you know you're a public figure. Right. You you broke up 3 hours ago.
Right.
Why do you need to post that?
You don't.
Exactly.
Like, you literally do not.
What other reason is there?
Yes. Like, you are a smart human.
Yeah.
And you've been in, well, yeah. Exactly. You've been in, like, the influencer world long enough to know that, like, that is not appropriate.
Right, you've seen your friends go through breakups. Right. You've seen people, in the Bachelor world go through breakups. That's why that theory to me was kind of like,
Yes.
Because why else do you need to post that?
You don't, yeah.
Exactly. And the fact that she found out on the plane that he posted that and then had no service for 12 hours.
Wild.
Oh, that girl is a strong girl. That is a strong girl. And I'm like...
And not even that, like, she didn't tell anybody. Like, she literally did not tell us.
You're digesting, you know? Like...
Right. So for, like, all of your friends and family to find out that way and then be ghosted for 13 hours while you're on a plane is
wild.
Crazy.
And, like, she was probably, and maybe she said this, I don't know if I'm, like, remembering this from what she said, but, like, she was probably in her head, like, we got in a really big fight, he said things he didn't mean, I'm going home, we'll figure this out when we get home. Maybe that's why she didn't tell anyone, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then when she saw the post, she was probably like, oh, shit, but now it's too late.
Right.
Because I'm about to fly home for 12 hours.
Right. It's so crazy, and I just feel like she just didn't, like, say anything negative about him whatsoever. Like, she was so, which is, like, it just shows what kind of person she is.
She's a much better person than he is.
Yeah. And, like, that I would be. I'd be like, fudge this guy, like, he sucks.
Asshole.
No, literally, yeah. And, she just, like, gave him, like, the utmost respect and was like,
I think it was Alex Cooper, like, said, like, I want you back on this pod in, like, 6 months or a year, and I want to chat about this again. And I was like, please. Because then, like,
it's just so fresh now,
Right.
And she still loves him.
She's still talking to him.
Yes.
Did you hear that part of it?
I heard that they have talked, but, like,
it sounds like they're still talking. Not, like, talking, but, like, part of me is like, oh, please, girl, please don't get back together with him.
Don't do it.
We shall see.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was Rachel.
I'm curious to see if he's gonna, like, go on a podcast and, like, tell his side of it.
Oh, I would love to see that.
But yeah, like, she even it just felt like she was basically saying, like, everything was her fault. Like, that's how she felt in the moment. And I feel like once you are out of a breakup, like, so fresh, like, you do kind of think those things. You're like, well, I think it must have been me. Like, there's no way it was him.
And the fight that started, like, she was so hard on herself for not picking a dinner spot that was good enough.
Right.
Like, girl, if that's his influencer job to, like, find restaurant,
let him do
it.
Yeah.
And if you pick the wrong one,
who cares?
Enjoy a nice meal. Like, he doesn't need to post about it.
He doesn't need to post every single time you go somewhere.
Also, can you imagine every time you go somewhere and he has to, like, make a video?
Film?
Yeah.
No.
Like, do you guys have nice dinners without him?
Probably not.
Doing that? Right.
Probably not.
Yikes.
And his videos are annoying. Like,
so annoying. And I think I sent you this. There was one person who, like, does, like, pop culture news or whatever, and she was going through, like, his TikTok, what are they called? Thumbnails. And, like, a lot of them are, like,
her inappropriately eating food.
Eating, like, hot dogs and, like...
Yeah,
it was weird. I'm like, weird. Why?
Right.
Why?
Right.
You can choose any other thumbnail.
Yes. It's very, it doesn't even have to be her. Like, it can be
the food.
Yes.
Yeah, it was very strange.
Honestly, the food would probably be better if you...
Well, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyways. Boo to Matt James.
Yeah, we're over him.
Another breakup. Let's just go to the breakups. Paige and Craig.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts overall? Because a lot has come out, I feel like, about them.
It's really like a hard thing because I feel like Paige has every right to do whatever she wants to do. Like, she's single girl. I think that when you're in a relationship that long and, like, you've talked about marriage and kids and, like, it was endgame for them and you move on so quickly, like, it raises a little bit of red flags to me.
Yeah.
You know, like, I think
she was probably over it before they actually broke up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I just don't think she liked him as much as he liked her.
Agreed.
And
I think she did in the beginning and probably like saw herself getting there, and then it just wasn't happening.
Right.
Like she wasn't getting to that point.
Yeah. I think, personally, I don't think it takes you 3-4 years to know that you're gonna marry and like have kids with this person. And
yeah, do you think if Giggly Squad didn't take off like it is, she'd be in a different?
I don't know, because I personally don't. I think she knew.
Or you think just altogether, like
I think she knew a lot, like a long time ago, that he was not like her one. Like I feel like when you know, like you know.
True.
You know, like there's no question of it, and there's no like. Actually, I just started this show called The Ultimatum.
I've seen that. I've seen that show.
It's basically like couples like that have been in like 3 to 6 year relationships, and they're like, there's just something missing. Like, and then you either get married or you don't. And I just feel like when you know, and I don't think it should take you that long.
Wait, what season are you watching? Because it's my
3.
one I just finished. Who's on it? Do you remember any of the names?
No.
Okay.
I like put it on when I was folding laundry or something.
Okay.
I actually skipped through most of it because the 2 that I wanted to see on it left.
Okay,
yes.
It is the one.
Yeah.
Oh, I was so mad about that.
So mad. It ruined it. Yeah.
It ruins the show.
I was like, I don't want to see this now because I was more interested in like them creating a relationship.
Yes, thank you. I am.
Yes.
That's why I was hoping that was the one. I'm like, wait, I did watch this. And I was mad. Anyways.
Yeah, no, I think Paige has known for a long time. I think Craig has like he really thought that was his one, and he didn't push, but he was like, I'm ready to marry you and like have kids and stuff, and she was always like, no, and then I feel like at some point it becomes almost like a manipulation of Paige being like, we're not ready, me and you are not ready, like
there was that preview for Southern Charm,
right, and she's like, well, we need you like be on the same page as me, and he's like, we are, but
he's really
he
not.
Doesn't have to be on the same page as you. And
he tried so hard.
He tried really
to
hard,
be on the same page as her, thinking like she'll be ready, like it'll happen soon.
Yeah,
and then it just kept not.
And even on Watch What Happens Live, like Andy was like, you've had all of these dates where you're like, I will be engaged by this date. I will be engaged on this date. I will be engaged on this date. And none of that's happened. And we all know it's because of Paige, and it's not because of you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think like she just kind of wasted his time a little bit.
Yeah, like I said, I think she tried to get there, but I do also think she knew a long time ago, or at least like the Southern Charm was filmed in I want to say like spring. Yeah. So. And
I think like I think a lot of the like fame and the like how do I say it, like success is because they were together. Like I don't think she built that on her own. I think like they're such a power duo.
They were a good power duo.
That gives her more attention.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I can see that. Yeah. I mean, I think Giggly Squad took off on its own, but I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like,
absolutely.
As a couple,
yes.
I
just like it emphasized that like
they were a power couple. The Bravo.
For sure, yeah. So I think that's also why she hung on for like a little bit longer, is because how do you like break up with somebody when you're like that respected and like.
Yeah, that's true. It's a hard breakup.
It is. I'm like I don't know. I don't think I'm as big of a Paige stan as I was. I just think she feels as if this is just kind of like maybe it's her confidence, but I just feel like she thinks she's better than like
Craig. Or like people?
Just people in general.
I think,
and I just feel like
it's like her humor, her sarcasm.
It could be, for sure.
Yeah, but it might come off the wrong way.
It totally, yeah. I just feel like she just doesn't think she needs like owes anybody respect, and like this is not me ripping on Paige because I do like her, but I just feel like in this breakup, I just feel like I've seen her in a different light.
I get that. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And it's okay to live your life, but also like. He deserves the respect of like not addressing people the way that she's addressing them. Like she's like, let me do whatever I want. Like just the comments that she's made.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think the comments that she made this past week on the podcast were because there's a lot of cheating rumors.
Right.
What I didn't understand or what I didn't like is that it sounded like she wanted him to clear the air with the cheating, like. But to me, I'm like, if I were Craig, and obviously I don't know the relationship, their ins and outs, but if I were him, or if I were in a relationship with someone, and they break up with me.
Yeah.
And then they're seen out a month later, fine.
Yeah.
And there's rumors. I don't want to be the one to be like, she didn't cheat on me. Like, well, maybe she did. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, I don't think that was on him to clear up
He doesn't
rumors.
owe her any, like, if she doesn't owe him the respect of, like, addressing her relationship with this new guy, or, you know, or she's saying, like, leave my personal life alone. Like, he doesn't owe her the respect of doing that either.
Right. They're broken up.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, you're broken up. You've been broken up since Thanksgiving. He has no obligation to clear your name. Like, that's
your
job.
I was like, I wouldn't put that on him. Like,
right.
He hasn't bashed your name. He's not saying she cheated on me.
No.
He's just not saying
she has
anything.
Yeah.
Which is fine. If you don't want to speak
even
on
if he does say it, like, we don't have to believe him. Like, we're not going to sit there, you know?
True, you'd want to hear from Paige.
Right.
Which we did. So
right.
I think, yeah, it's messy. I'm like, ooh.
It's
when we
really
first
messy.
heard her announce it, I was like, oh, they had like a very amicable breakup and everything's
and
sad, but there's no real reasoning. It just happened,
right.
and now it's like, ooh, it's getting messy.
Right. And I think another point to her, like, we've been broken up since Thanksgiving. Like, that wasn't that long ago.
No, it wasn't.
It was like maybe not even 3 months ago? No.
End of November.
Yeah.
December, January. Yeah. No. November, December. 2 months ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like.
It's not that
That's
long.
8 weeks. Like, that's not long.
And like.
To move on and like.
I was gonna say, but it hasn't been like since today. Like, she was seen with this guy like around New Year's. So
right.
that was like 4 weeks.
Right.
Yeah.
So, like, that's...
I know.
Messy.
Yes.
Paige. That's very messy. And you can live your life, you can be single, we totally get that, but...
Yeah.
4 weeks after you break up with someone that you've been with for... He literally, like, dedicated his house. He did so many things for her, and then 4 weeks later, like, you're spotted with, like...
I know. What I think is
sad.
going to be hard, too, is, like... I mean, I love it, because it's reality TV, and I love it. Mm-hmm. But watching their relationship on Southern Charm and Summer House. Like,
yes.
There's so many, I mean, even just the preview we saw, there's so many little hints. And it's like... Yeah.
And I think Summer House will get a couple of those hints, too, because there's...
We did. Remember when the preview came out?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah. Like, I feel like when we watch Summer House, it's going to be...
Speaking of, I think it airs next week.
I think it's like the 12th, yeah.
Yeah!
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I
know, I'm running out of reality shows to watch.
I got way too excited.
I didn't even notice because I feel like that's just like...
I just remember watching the preview and being like, oh, February is so far away.
No, it's like
Summer House next week.
It doesn't feel like February. This is funny now that I was like, that didn't...
You didn't feel my excitement?
I did feel your excitement, but I'm used to you acting that way, so like it didn't like
I get very excited
surprise
about the
me.
reality TV.
I was actually telling Kevin the other night, and we were laying down, and he's like, "Who are you texting?" I'm like, "Your sister," and he's like, "Which one?" And I'm like, "I'm texting Christine," and I'm like, it's hard for me to like realize like you are his sister because like I see you as just like a very like good friend of mine, and it's hard to like distinguish between like, oh wait, that's like my husband's sister, but like this is also my friend. You know what I'm saying? Like it's weird.
Yeah.
Because I don't look at you any differently than I look at like my actual friends.
Yeah. You just get the added benefit.
I just get the
Kevin's sis.
yeah. Which is probably not a benefit. That's probably
for me.
For you it is, I'm sure, yeah.
Wait, for who's it not a benefit for?
Like, I don't know.
I meant that I had to grow up with Kevin. That's my
Oh, that's what I'm saying, yes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
JK, Kev, I love you.
Yeah, no, that was funny. He's like, okay. I'm like, no, but it makes sense to me. And he's like, okay, yeah. He's like, you're only her friend because she's my sister.
Or we would have been friends.
Maybe we would have
found each other.
Maybe we're just soulmates and we're supposed to...
Maybe. You are in the back of my graduation pictures.
I am. Yes, I am. And not just one of them.
Not
several of them.
You with your little poof.
Several of them. We'll have to show that picture to the world.
We should. Speaking of, if anyone wants to be a free social media manager for us, feel free.
Yeah.
Because I'm so bad at it.
I could probably be better at it. The only thing is I still don't know how to like cut the videos. Like you literally have to show me tonight because I need to see, like I'm a very visual learner.
Yeah.
And I try to do it, and then
the screen record, but it's hard.
Yeah, and I just
do that. Yeah,
you sent that to me, and I still could not follow it. So
yeah, I just like I don't know. I'm so bad at like putting the time away to do it.
Problem is I like second guess myself when I post things. Like I'm like,
really?
oh, that was stupid. Let me take that down. Well, you are like seasoned in it.
Oh, just wait for tomorrow. I have a very interesting ad coming out tomorrow.
Oh no.
Starring yours truly.
Really? Did they ask specifically for Christine?
It's an ovulation device.
Oh, fun.
Yes. I'll show you it after this.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, just wait though.
Why? Is it funny?
I'm just not an actress.
Well, you are an actress. You're good at that.
It makes me giggle a little bit.
Yeah. It's weird to, like, I feel like I've said this to somebody recently about it. I think it was Carolyn when we were in Florida, and I'm like, it's so weird seeing you guys as, like, influencers because I know you, like, so when you're, like, doing these, like, even when Adam talks to social media, I'm like, this is so funny to me. Like, I just can't take it seriously.
Neither can I. I love it. I'm like, hello, friends.
Yeah. Yeah, my problem is I second guess myself. Maybe I'll just stop second guessing myself and just post random things. But
yeah, to me it's all just like, it's fake. It's social media. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
That's how I just kind of...
So have you been using the ovulation thing?
Yeah, I started this month, so it was actually good timing. So I just got it, like, right after I got my period. So
Is it like the bracelet thing?
No, it's like a little egg, it kind of looks like, and you pee on your stick. It, like, tells you which day to pee on your stick. And then you stick the stick in the egg, and then it tells you, I think it measures, I don't know, like progesterone.
Got it.
What's it called? LH. I don't know what LH means, but it measures that, and E3G. But it like tells it, like charts you, and
cool.
So yeah, we'll see how it goes. My problem isn't getting pregnant though. My problem is staying pregnant. So
yes.
That was, by the way, the end of the pod not last week, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I will explain to you guys. I have had an ectopic pregnancy before, years before Addison, like before my first child. The symptoms I was having for this pregnancy was mimicking my ectopic. So I got very nervous. I wasn't sleeping. I was freaking out. But basically they can't test until they do multiple rounds of blood work. So it was a waiting game. All is good. It was a chemical pregnancy. We're good.
Right.
So, yeah. I'm fine.
Yeah. Yes.
But yeah. I
fine, but stressful, emotional.
Yes.
Draining.
Yes. Didn't sleep for days.
Yeah.
Really worked myself up. Google was not my friend.
Well, it's scary because, like you just said, you have had an ectopic.
Right. So it's not like unheard of to be like,
no.
Oh, I could have another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's scary because, I guess, when you have an ectopic, they have to take out your fallopian tube. And if she did have another one, she would have to get rid of her other one, which means
it would mean
kids
IVF.
is very difficult.
Yeah, I would have to do IVF if I wanted kids, which I think I would. Well, I don't know. I don't want to go down that route, but I think I would do.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was still like I don't want to have to go through a surgery. I don't want to go
exactly,
especially with having 2 kids. Like I could just lay on like my bed and recover and whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously I don't want to do that either, but I think it was like just extra stress with also already having kids. It was like, I don't know, why am I putting myself through this?
Right.
So, fingers crossed, everyone.
Yes.
That a baby sticks.
Yes.
Because this is my second chemical pregnancy in like 4 months.
That's crazy that you get that many chemical pregnancies.
Yeah, I had.
It's just like your body basically tricking you that you have. Yeah. That you're pregnant.
Yeah, like it. I don't even know what it calls. It goes in there, it starts, and then it just doesn't.
It just doesn't stick.
Yeah. Good times.
Well, I feel like
sticky baby coming up.
Those situations like suck, but I feel like everything does happen.
Yeah.
Like,
I wouldn't have Madison and I wouldn't have Sophie if I didn't go through all the crap I went through. So it's like this next baby, I wouldn't have this next baby.
Right.
If I didn't go through the crap that I'm going through.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
it's not fun. Anyone who's going through fertility journey, like, we feel for you. It sucks. It's not fun.
And maybe it's just not like the right time for you. Like, you know.
Oh, it's gonna need to be because.
But I thought you didn't want to.
Like we talked about, I'm getting old.
I thought you were gonna maybe wait till after Mexico.
Well, now we're so close to Mexico that I think I might. Like,
Yeah.
this is going to be my last cycle
Yeah,
time.
try it and then...
I told Adam, I'm like, if I got pregnant, like, a month before Mexico, I'm going to not feel good.
You're going to
like,
feel horrible.
Right. Like,
yeah.
I didn't feel great. Like, but I was able to be like, I don't want to, like, have to go on a plane and feel sick.
Yeah.
Have to, like, it would just suck. I
Yeah.
paid all this money to go to Mexico and then just me laying in bed. So,
Right.
yeah, I think I might have to put a pause.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
in
April.
Christine, that is so close.
Oh, I know. It's the end of April. It's the last weekend.
Yeah, but
So,
yeah.
Yeah, I know. It is close.
Yeah. I mean, you do whatever you want to do, but like,
I know.
also go to Mexico and live it up, and then have 3 kids.
Well, exactly. Well, it's not even about living it up because it's like I probably won't drink that much, but like again, I just don't want to feel like shit.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Ah, the things we have to think about as women.
No, seriously.
It's so annoying.
It's so annoying, and it's just like exhausting.
Truly.
You know, and it's kind of scary because it's like you go through like even in your like instance like it's so scary to get pregnant because you may have a miscarriage.
I would say those 2 lines
like,
to me mean nothing.
Exactly.
Like I can get 2 lines and it's more scary.
Yes.
Than like excite. Like people look at 2 lines and they're like, I'm pregnant. It's
well,
great.
That's how I kind of was.
Right.
Yeah.
Like and it works out. For me, I see 2 lines and it's like, all right, call the doctor.
Right.
Watch my blood
It's a
work
process.
for the next 3 weeks.
Right.
Then I get the ultrasound.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it's a process.
Yeah. It sucks.
Ugh. Yeah.
But I'm like, this is my last time doing it. You know what I mean? So it's like, one more.
Yeah.
One more with Joey.
Yeah. And I also feel like...
It's my wedding hashtag.
What'd you say?
That's my wedding hashtag.
Oh, I didn't even
One more with Joey.
Oh, yes.
Got it? Got it?
Yeah, I got it. Or like, no, I guess 1 more, yeah. I don't know why I was going to say like 3 more. That would have been so stupid.
3 more with Joey.
But like you've added like 3 more thus far.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't remember what I was going to say. I lost my train of thought with the 1 more with Joey.
Sorry, I threw you off.
Yeah, that's okay.
Should we move on if we come back?
Yeah, we can move on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bachelor.
I did not watch it.
You haven't watched it all?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I only watched the first
Go ahead,
episode.
spoil it.
There's no spoilers because I've only watched the first episode.
Okay.
I'm in.
Really?
I've watched 1 episode. Usually I hate the first episode because I'm bored. The girls seem like they're going to be either catty or fun or a little bit of both. He seems great, so I'm interested to watch like his journey.
Mm-hmm.
I did not watch Jen's season, so I didn't see him like on her season. Okay. And maybe it's just because I'm coming hot off Golden Bachelor and I hated it so much that I'm like,
back to it.
We're back. This is great. He's great. So yeah.
Dabble in it.
Dabble, yeah. I obviously have not watched this week's yet, but the first one was good. And the preview made me want to watch the whole thing. Like, just looks good.
That's great.
So, not really anything to say because I didn't watch a lot. But, yeah, I'm in this season.
Well, I'm gonna
Get on it.
I will.
Get on it.
Get on in it. You know what I want to watch? I want to watch The Voice.
Have
you watched The Voice?
Not really. I've seen clips on TikTok.
I just like all the judges, I guess you could say, or the coaches, I guess they call them.
Who are they?
John Legend.
Oh, okay.
Adam Levine.
Okay.
And
is Kelsey
Michael
Ballerini?
And Kelsey Ballerini.
Okay. All right, that's a good lineup. Yeah. Speaking of not The Voice, but American Idol. Did you know Benson Boone was on American Idol? Yeah. I just saw this clip on TikTok.
Morgan Wallen was on The Voice?
No.
Huh. Look back at Morgan Wallen's like audition. It is like, it's so funny because he's, I don't think he won. I think maybe he came in like 2nd or something. No, I feel like I've talked about this before maybe on the podcast, but I feel like some celebrities have like this celebrity like attractiveness. Like for instance, like Jack Harlow. Like if I saw Jack Harlow on the street, I'm not taking a second look. But like, or like, who's the guy from Shameless? I can't think of his name.
Oh, Lip. I can't think of his name. Jeremy Allen White.
Yes. Not attractive.
Taking a second look at him.
Not taking it, but because he's Jeremy Allen White.
But even on
instantly
The Bear,
attractive.
I don't think he's attractive.
Oh, I do.
On Shameless, I'm like, what's up, Lib?
On The Bear, I'm like,
really?
I'm so into him. I don't know why. But if I saw him on the street, no thank you.
Absolutely not.
I feel like Morgan Wallen is that also, because his first like audition, I'm like, no, like he's not attractive. But now that he has like that celebrity fame and like his stylist, his hair, his everything that he has now, I'm like, he's
to go back and watch it.
So attractive.
The Benson Boone one was adorable. Have you seen that audition?
Yeah.
It was like this little kid. I mean, not kid, but like teenager.
Well, kid. And he's like never sang before.
Yes. And he gets on his piano, and I'm like, oh. And I
like,
watched you on the Grammys? Like,
literally.
what?
Or like Chapel Rowan. Like, I didn't know, like, she just became, like, she wasn't famous a year ago.
Yeah, I don't know where she came from.
Can you imagine that? Like, not being famous a year ago and then performing at the Grammys?
No.
And every single celebrity there knows you
yep.
and your song.
Yep.
Like, screaming at the top of their lungs.
Yep.
I would shiz myself.
Wild. Yeah. Crazy.
That's why I'm kind of happy I have no talents, because if I did, I don't wish I could, because I don't think I'd be able to get up on that stage.
I don't think I'd go to the Grammys, but like I would, I don't know. maybe you too.
You'd probably do exactly what you're doing now.
A TikTok singer. Except I'd sing.
A TikTok singer, I know one of those.
Adam.
Yeah, no, I have seen it, but it's crazy that celebrities are like that.
I know. Okay, last thing I have on here was Grammys / Kanye.
Oh,
I hate him.
That was
disgusting.
Too much for me. It almost felt like he made her show up there and get butt naked.
It's so weird. I saw a really funny TikTok though that was like Kanye getting ready for the Grammys with his girlfriend, and it was like the guy, and it was him. Here's your outfit.
Oh my god. Yeah. That was so vastly inappropriate.
So disgusting. I'm like, you can see her vagina.
No, literally. Like, I could see everything.
Poor girl. I
don't think anybody in the history, like, of a red carpet has showed up naked to it.
Well, isn't that illegal? Like, public indecency?
Absolutely.
You can't just go out in public naked.
You literally cannot. Like, you cannot.
That's wild. And like, what if
she might as well just not wear that sheer thing and just literally come naked. And then as soon as she got off the red carpet, she put her robe back on. If anything,
she
like,
did?
Oh yeah. If anything, like, own it, sister. Like, if you're gonna show up naked,
you're naked.
Stay naked.
Because my thought was, I didn't know about the robe.
Or like the jacket. Like, she had a jacket on, took it off, and then she put it back on instantly.
But my thought is, like, if they actually were invited to the Grammys and got in, was she just gonna like sit in her chair at her table naked?
Right. I mean, I know a lot of celebrities actually change when they like
that makes
the red
more
carpet,
sense.
but
I don't know, it was weird, and I did not like it. I felt so bad
hated
for
that.
her.
I'm so glad they kicked her out.
Yeah, and he's weird. I don't like him.
No.
Yeah. No.
Like, Kanye, you're not making yourself look better. You're making yourself look worse. I feel like he does these things to be like
talked about.
Yeah. I mean, yes, you are being talked about, Kanye, but not in a positive light. Like, you are. Nobody wants you on their screens anymore.
No, it did work though. We are talking.
Well, yeah. Taylor Swift looked incredible.
Didn't see her at all.
What?
I didn't watch the Grammys. I should be very clear. I have seen clips.
Okay. She looked incredible.
I haven't seen any clips of her, so it's actually interesting to say that.
That's wild, because she was like the star of the show.
Really?
She just like she didn't win a single award.
I did hear that.
And just had the time of her life.
I did hear that. I heard she was like having a great time.
Like at one point she had a bottle of champagne in one hand, a glass in the other hand, and she's just vibing. Like it was so.
I love that.
She had like her manager, or not her manager. It might be her manager. I don't know. Had like his glasses on, and she's just. I sent it to Jess and Carolyn. I'm like, all right, I want to be her friend. Like she just was having so much. She did not sit down like 1 second. She was dancing the entire time.
I'll have to look up clips because I haven't seen anything.
Oh my gosh. Just the life of the like. At one point, you can see like all the like A-list. I think they do it like the nominees are in like one section, and then the rest of it's filled with celebrities that are invited. But like in that section, she is the only person standing up. Like she is the only celebrity standing up dancing.
Having yourself a time.
And there's like 15 tables, and it's
I'll have to look. That's funny.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh, about her. How do you feel about the Super Bowl coming up and her and Travis and the Chiefs and all of that?
I think just like all of America, I do not want the Chiefs to win.
It's just wild. Like, I wouldn't have cared if they were in the Super Bowl again, but the fact that I saw, like, I think you and Jim were sending them, so many, like, red flags about, like, why, like that happened in that game. It was like, that's not like the other team. I forgot even who they were playing. At this point.
Bills, yeah.
The Bills, yes, should have won.
Yes.
Like,
or
very
it should have
obviously.
just yeah. Maybe they wouldn't have even won.
True.
But, like, there was just calls that were made that just were like not appropriate whatsoever.
Right. Very strange.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. I love Mahomes and I love Travis Kelce, so.
I mean, I like them too. It's not that I don't like them. It's just like that's not the first game that like they had like.
How do you think the Super Bowl will go? Do you think they'll win, or do you think the Eagles will win?
I don't know.
I
really don't. I don't want the Chiefs to win. I think they're favored, and I think
they might, yeah.
But it's just I just don't think that they deserve to like be in the Super Bowl.
No, give someone else a win.
It's not even that. Like I just don't think that they like.
Win.
It's not that they're not good enough to be in the Super Bowl, but like there's teams that are better than them and have been better than them this season.
The Bills would have been good this season in the Super Bowl.
Oh, I wish the Bills were in it.
Yeah.
I actually like the Bills. Yeah. Or Detroit. Detroit should have definitely been in the Super Bowl. They did so good this.
After watching that Amon-Ra or whatever his name is on that show, the receivers.
Shout out to my fantasy team because he was on my fantasy team this year.
Well, that made me want the Lions to get in there. And,
And they just, I just feel like the Chiefs don't need a three-peat. Like, they don't need it. Like, you have a ring, let somebody else have the chance up there.
Right.
Like, make it a Super Bowl that I just feel like
it's something different, please.
And I feel like it's an popular opinion sometimes where I'm like, I do not like the Chiefs, and then I like talk to somebody about it and they're like, neither do I. Like, there's so many people that actually don't like the Chiefs. Well, that's because you're a girly pop and you like Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes.
I do.
You don't like football itself.
I'll watch it.
Well,
no, I don't know anything about it. No.
Yeah.
Mahomes is just my quarterback.
Yeah. Well.
And I failed. I lost miserably this season. Shout out Mahomes.
Yeah, but.
Yeah. What are you guys doing for the Super Bowl?
Honestly, probably nothing.
Same. It's so late. I'm like,
yeah.
I thought about
if anything, like maybe
inviting the
my
neighbors.
Or something.
Yeah, I thought about inviting the neighbors, but then I'm like, we all have little kids. Like, they're not gonna want to ruin their bedtime routine or dinner routine. So maybe next year.
Maybe I'll have my family over. We like to. I love getting just like a bunch of appetizers for the Super Bowl and just.
Yeah, Adam's on Whole30, so.
Still? Hasn't it been 30
Technically
days?
yesterday was day 30.
What's he gonna eat at Dad's house tonight?
I don't know. What's he making?
Well, when I canceled last time, he had fillets. But, so I don't know if he froze the fillets or if he already ate the fillets.
I'm gonna assume he ate the fillets, but we shall see.
Yeah, I'm surprised
he ate fillets. I know.
Do we call him live right now?
Should we?
We should.
All right, we'll tell him he's on the pod. He'll be so excited. He probably won't answer.
He'll answer, I think.
Hopefully the people can hear him. All right, ready? That's how he's gonna answer. Hello, daughter. See if I'm right. It's gonna be devastating if he doesn't answer.
I feel like he's not gonna answer.
No, usually he's either right away or he won't.
Hi, you reached the voicemail.
Dang, Daddy, we're almost on the pod.
Yep, that's called an F-bomb, is what or F button. Do you remember that when like we were younger and you'd like call your friend or call somebody and then they'd
ignore you?
Yeah, they'd like ignore it.
I would do that to my ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
If I was mad at them. Ugh.
Yeah.
And then you would just get the call back.
What time is it?
Time for us to be done with this pod.
We didn't even talk about any reality television. What time is it?
10:30.
Oh, is it?
I don't know how long. I don't know what time we started.
I don't know either.
What's going on reality TV? Southern Charm, but it's not till tonight.
Yeah.
I feel like it's been kind of
Real Housewives.
Oh, did you watch it last night? I only watched half of it because your girl was tired.
Yeah.
I'm glad the reunion's over.
Good. I'm glad it's over too. It just wasn't. I just feel like sometimes reunions are not satisfying. Like I just wanted so much more from that, and I just feel like the person I really wanted to be put in her place was Meredith. Like I just feel like she was not.
You know what would happen if she was?
She'd storm off.
Exactly.
Like she would not take it for a second. I will say, I'll do a little spoiler for you. Lisa and Whitney ended.
He's calling. Hello?
Now what happened?
No, nothing happened. What's for dinner?
Well, same thing as last week. Had to freeze it.
All right, I'm with Kimmy.
Called it.
I'm with Kimmy on the pod. You're live on the pod. Say hello to the fans.
Hello, fan base.
All 50 of you.
We love you. Yeah, we were debating if you froze it.
I
or if
said
ate
you
it.
probably froze it.
All good.
Excellent. We can't wait.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Goodbye.
Dear old dad, shout out.
He's like, now what happened? Because he thought someone was
Yep.
going to cancel. He's like, Marcy,
Yep. Oh, he
actually
does.
take the stakes out this
Yeah.
time.
Anyways, you were saying Whitney and Lisa.
They ended on a pretty positive note, I will say.
Okay, I did hear that, or I did
Yeah.
see that, but then I saw Watch What Happens Live like recently, I thought. there's
And she
not-
was very mean.
Yeah,
Lisa
so
was very mean.
something must have.
Yeah, happened.
Yeah.
Well.
Whatever. Southern Charm, the only thing I was going to say is the JT Venita thing was so weird.
That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my whole entire life.
I felt so bad for her.
Actually, I just feel like we almost didn't get enough of the story because I feel like they
We're
were
missing
talking.
something. Yeah.
Like they must have been talking, and then she's like, "Oh, let's do a date night or something," and like made him dinner, and then he like pulls that. I'm like,
Yeah, why would you number one
it's
come
so
over for
hard
dinner?
with JT because I feel like sometimes I'm like, okay, he's really nice. He's like, just seems like a down to earth guy, and then he does stuff like that where I'm like, this is
That
for.
made me, very annoyed.
I
with
just
him.
feel like this is for like drama. Like it's for drama, reality television. Like I don't feel like.
say without him, the season would be
Oh,
very boring.
I mean, we have Craig and Austin fighting a lot, but it's just not great. I feel
Yeah.
like Taylor. I honestly feel like Taylor needs to be on a different show. Like I don't think she's in.
I'm still upset Taylor was cast over Olivia.
Oh, Olivia would have been perfect for
Yeah.
this season.
Yeah.
I just feel like we don't see much of Leva anymore. Like at
No.
all.
Which I love Lava, but I don't think she brought a ton either
No.
to the show.
No.
Like it was really the Austin Olivia, at least last season drama.
Or you know what? Even if like we're not going to see like people in the show like get together,
Bring in their
bring in
Gaston.
Yes,
I
please.
hate its name, by the way.
Yes.
Gaston.
Yes. Shep's partner seems a little fangirly.
Yeah. Like that though. I wish she was on the
Yes,
show more.
100%,
Like show
yes.
us that.
Yes, because this
Yeah.
is getting boring. Like
Right.
It's, yeah, it's just middle-aged adults being middle-aged
Right.
adults, and there's nothing exciting about it. It's like putting me and you on a TV screen with Adam and Kevin, and
Exactly. Like we were fun in our 20s. You guys would have thoroughly enjoyed our lives.
yeah, but now
going
like
out
Adam will
and-
be grilling, Kevin
Right.
will be like playing guitar.
Right,
Like, there's
nobody wants to
nothing
watch that.
exciting. Yeah.
Except all you guys.
Well, yeah, yeah.
I agree though. I think they need to be phased out. Like Vanderpump. Like
Yeah.
bring in a new cast.
Or not
I
even
guess.
phased out. Like I'm fine with them. Just bring in some new. I mean, they
They
have.
are. Yeah, that's the problem.
They're also not exciting.
right. Like
Molly plays
is
the band.
violin or whatever it is.
Wait,
Tuba.
I confused Molly and Sally.
Oh, Sally's kind of bringing some drama.
Sally's the one that's dating the long-haired guy, right?
Yes.
Yes.
The girl that makes $400,000 a year.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. She actually is okay to me. Molly's fine, but like you're not giving me much.
No, I mean, yeah, she's not at all. I think if like Molly and Shep maybe like started something.
Then it could be
I'm good.
something.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. Like the Taylor Shep was fun to watch. Maybe next season. Maybe Craig will bring in a new gal.
I really hope so.
We'll see.
I do think that the
Rachel and
next person.
Craig.
Yes,
by
I've
the
seen
way.
that. And she's like honestly, please, like
Please. That would be
somebody
adorable.
set them up. Somebody get it together because they will be perfect. And you know what? I think she's from like Georgia,
She is.
which I don't
She is.
know
It's not far.
graphically.
Atlanta's not far
Okay,
from
yeah.
Charleston.
I didn't think so.
Yeah.
So like they're in the
I could
same.
be very wrong, actually. they're a state away. Like, it's not like they would be that far.
I don't know because like
I'm gonna do Google Maps.
geographics is
Atlanta.
not my strong suit. Like if someone said point to Vermont, I probably would not be able to.
Atlanta, Georgia from Charleston.
Yeah.
Okay. It is a 5-hour drive.
Oh my god, that is
And they
perfect.
can drive very easily today.
I mean, yeah. Okay,
and
somebody
a
hook
flight's
these
probably
people
like
up.
30 minutes.
No, literally somebody get this together.
Mm-hmm. I'm in.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer.
No-brainer.
She's ready to settle down. He's ready to settle down. He's got this beautiful home.
Mm-hmm.
She probably can't like film her eating constantly, but that's okay.
That's okay. She needs to move on from that.
She really does. I love that idea. I didn't realize that they were that close.
Yeah. I love it too. They also follow each other on Instagram.
Do they?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a recent follow?
I don't know. I just saw someone post one of those videos that like they should be together, and then someone commented they do follow each other.
Oh God, you know they're talking.
I hope so.
I hope he DM'd her.
Me too.
I'm like such a Craig stan. I don't know why. I think it's just like his like persona.
Just want him to be with I think because we've seen him try so hard with relationships, and want the wife, want the kids. Now he's got the house, and like you said, like he built it around like having a wife and a family, and it's just like, oh, you're so close. We want that for you. We really do. Yeah. Any more reality TV? Southern Hospitality. I'm gonna assume you haven't watched it.
I haven't. No.
So good.
It's like one of the I'll start that on Friday when like I don't have the kids.
Right.
There's no interruptions. I don't have Kevin like nagging me about something. Like I want to like actually, because I did watch like half the first season, so I have seen it.
Yeah. Okay. It's good.
Yeah.
It's more exciting to me than Southern Charm this season.
I think that what scares me about it is there's 3 seasons and like it just takes a long time. But I was like that with Real Housewives, and I love it now.
Off real quick. Yeah. I don't know if it's as good as Real Housewives, but it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I don't think so.
Wine and shine?
Yeah.
My wine is the weather. Gloomy, sad. I need to get over it, but I'm annoyed by it. Shine. Maybe dinner with Dad tonight. I'm excited to see everyone, and we had to put it off a week.
I know, yeah.
The girls have a daddy-daughter dance tomorrow.
Wait, I almost signed Kinsley up for a daddy dance.
A daddy dance.
It was like $72.
Okay, ours was $15.
Yeah, if it was 15, sold. Like I'm done.
$72.
Yeah, like our park district is like.
Did they do dinner?
They do dinner. Yeah. But the thing is I didn't know if the dinner was like you sit down and they hand you dinner, or if it's like apps from like Sam's Club. You know, so like it to me, I'll probably do it next year because she'll be 4. She'll like realize it a little bit more. But if it was $15, I would have been sold on it. Like that's
weird.
But I know $72.
That's wild.
I know.
Yeah, it was actually, ours was only for 3 and older. So I had to make a special call because you can't they have Sophie's birthday in there, so I couldn't actually sign her up because it restricted
Is it at the school?
It's at the park district.
Okay, yeah.
So then I was like, hey, she's 2.5.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, it's fine. We'll sign her up.
Oh, good. That'll be so cute. Send lots of pictures.
I will. I'm so excited. He's like, I want to take him out to dinner. I'm like,
oh. You're like, yes, I get like a whole night to myself.
I know. I'm like, what do I do? I'm like, I don't know.
Literally don't do anything. Like sit on the couch and physically don't do anything.
I might. Yeah. I might. I thought about going to Target because I need to make them like Valentine's
also
Day
do that,
baskets. You know?
Yes.
But yeah, other than that, I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's my shine. I'm excited.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
My wine is probably how sick we've been.
Yeah.
And right now I really have to go to the bathroom. I drink way too much of this.
You have a lot of drinks happening.
Way too much of that. I'm like about to
You're
bust
like,
this thing. I'm like, can we end this?
Wrap it up.
Yeah. And my shine is probably, I'm excited to see you guys tonight, like outside of this. I mean, I see you right now, but I'm excited for the girls to go to Grandma's house tomorrow, and then I'll have all day to myself. So Dawn, do not fall, do not do anything, do not get sick, because I need you tomorrow. I like need I need like a solid 8 hours by myself. Like I called my friend yesterday and I was like, I'm mentally struggling because I'm just like, Kevin's there to help, but like they don't want anything to do with Kevin when they're sick. So like I'm literally holding like, if I send you pictures of the last, if I send you pictures of like the last week and a half, it's my children on top of me. Like I'm so touched out is the word that I'm gonna use. And I mean, I love them to death. It's just like, it's so overwhelming. And I'm just overwhelmed.
I get it.
But
shine.
Did I say shine already?
Oh, seeing us.
Yeah, seeing us tonight.
Okay,
this weekend I'm excited
Yes.
to like see my friends.
Yes.
I miss our Galentine's Day because
I
my friends
love
have a
it.
Galentine's Day every year.
It
It was
last weekend?
Saturday,
Oh,
yeah.
that's sad.
I know, so I missed that, so I didn't see any of my friends, which was I was excited for because I wanted to like get out and have like a girls' night, but yeah, I'm excited to do that.
Fun.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's all I got.
Hope you all have a great weekend.
Cheers.
Oh, I had to bring my Stanley down here. It's so large.
It is large.
Cheers. Have a great weekend, everyone. We love you. Say you
Love
them.
you.
Bye.
Say you love them.